Evidently, it's just Allison Day in chat. Got it. I missed the memo. Only Allison's allowed. Oh, okay. YouTube is working now. Hi, YouTube. Okay. Cool. So let's put that over there. And this over here. And okay. Hi. What the heck was the other one that I got? Let me look at the... Birthday cookies! How could I forget? How could I forget that? I'm really excited about that one. We could open them on stream if the Allisons want. I wasn't planning on doing them today, but we could open them if you want. According to like the pinhole thing, I should have the birthday cookies, the Choco Bear Pops, so these and those, and this dragon fruit bowl. Dragon fruit bowl? Yeah, because they have like 2 different locations. You're down? You're here for all the things? I figure first we can finish our bee, since he's like mostly done. Or should we just start by opening things? Our little black and white bee. Also, I'm being stared at. Oh, as soon as I turned, she looked out the window. So valid. Whatever makes Megan happiest. Megan is stressed. That's what Megan is. It's my own doing, though, you know? That's like the worst kind of anxiety and stress, is the one that you do to yourself. Actually, that might be a lie. The one where you don't really know why you're stressed isn't fun. Anxiety's not fun, period. The end. That's the whole story. Okay. YouTube chat is open. Let's make some bumblebee wings. Dang, this lo-fi. It is bopping. So how are you guys today? Or the two of you? Hi, Nat. How are you? Headed for a combined meltdown burnout? Mm-hmm. Yep. Different reasons. So sorry. Hate that for you. Do I have any kind of special Pokeballs for electric types? Are there special? Maybe? I don't know. Let me see my bag. Let me see my bag, Pokemon. What do some of these even do? Oh, a magnet ball. I hate when, like, there was something that I was going to do and then it just leaves my mind. It's just gone. Social battery is gone, yeah. No, I can only imagine. It's like you said, it's a lot, and you know, you have to, like, not only do you have to socialize, but there's a bit of that whole, like, I'll put on a brave face and be like, no, I'm doing okay, even though you're like, I am in fact just really tired and not thriving. But if you say that, then people worry. And you're like, no, it's pretty normal right now. Oh, rude, internet. Welcome back. Oh no. See, what we're not going to do today, body, is we're not going to have weird ear pain. No, thank you. I do not consent. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear your internet is struggling. That's really rude of it. Yeah. And it's hard because, like, people are just trying to be nice and, like, you know, reaching out. But, like you said, you've done this so many times now. It's not new or different for you, even though it's, like, someone's first time, like, reaching out to you or expressing condolences. And it's hard to be both, like, thankful and tired at the same time. Where you're like, you know, oh no, like, thank you for taking the time to let me know that we are in your thoughts. Ugh. But like, all you want to do really is just scream tree, you know? Yeah, but please go away. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, respectfully, thank you, but also, heck off. Oh, so y'all will, I'm sure, understand and scream along, right? I had checked probably, well, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's just one of these things where, like, when you take a lot of medication, you get used to just, like, making sure that, like, things aren't going to, like, interact. So, before I had started taking this propranolol, I had, like, looked at, you know, medications to see if anything I was, like, already taking interacted, right? And I found one, and it was like a monitor closely kind of a one. And it was like my one anxiety medicine can increase the level or effect of the propranolol by altering the metabolism. Okay, cool. So I was like trying to figure out when I should take medicines and things like that. And so I finally was like, okay, instead of like just trying to figure this out, I'll call like the pharmacy. So I did. And the pharmacy has been known to just be like, they don't answer. But they now have like a voicemail feature, right? I'm like, okay, cool. So I left a voicemail asking my question, you know, like when should I space out when I take them, blah blah. And they call back and they're like, there's no interaction between your medications. And I'm like, but what? Why does WebMD say there is? But I don't understand. Yeah. No, I don't get that either. Like, are they actually asking that? I would never. Like, if someone wanted to, like, if you had reached out and someone wanted to, like, volunteer information, like, that's when you just listen. But I would never be like, I'm so sorry for your loss. What happened? No. I'm so sorry for your loss. Is there anything I can do? I'm so sorry for your loss. Is there anything you need? Like, those are appropriate questions to ask at the end of the I'm so sorry, not the what happened. Or I hope not in this situation, but like I know some people before have been like, but they seemed so fine. Okay, well, I'm glad that they seemed fine, but clearly there was something going on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. Like, thanks for letting me know that everything, you're shocked and everything seemed normal. Like, thanks, we were too. Like, oh, see, I would tell those people, Allison, I would tell those people he died of asking too many questions that aren't his business. Better be careful, it might happen to you next. Yeah, so I messaged my therapist, like the one who prescribes my anxiety medicine, because I know I'll actually hear back from her, unlike trying to get through to the ENT doctor with being on hold for like 40 minutes every time that I've called them, and then them calling me back days later. I was like, I'll just go to the other doctor who prescribes the other medicine and see what she says. I'm so sorry people are that nosy. That's gross. Hi, Glitter! It's good to see you. Yeah, I would just start coming up with like increasingly crazy things to tell people. Like, if it was something that they needed to know, you would have shared it. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. People are wild. People are nosy. Squares are mailed. Ooh, yay! Oh, I'm so excited to get them. Thank you for sending some. Look at all these bees. Look at them all. They're going to be our next blind bag sale later this month. I'm excited. I think they're cute. Once a day. Jeez, that's obnoxious. It's crazy that people think that they can just like, I don't know, it's so personal. I wouldn't. Just start saying stuff like bear attack, a flock of bunnies, They were coming with, like, if you offer that info, it's cool. Exactly. That's what I said. That is exactly what I said. I was like, it's one thing, like, what you say to someone who's lost someone, I am so sorry for your loss. And then the next question should not be anything personal, but it should be something like, how can I help? Do you need anything? Do you need to, like, just asking things to be kind and nice, not like, not nosy, like, invasive questions. Like, I don't even live in the UK, and when we were talking, Allison, I was like, can we do anything? Like, I know that I'm a whole continent away, but, like, is there anything like that? Do you know what, like, oh, just makes me... You love the little gray and black bee? Yeah, they're turning out really cute. Yeah. It's hard because I feel like that shock, like, finding out, like, 10 years, like, that person just, like, bumping into you on the street and, like, finding out, I feel almost like that shock and, like, that's almost like a knee-jerk thing. But, like, if someone is, like, telling you these things, like, I don't know, I guess it just feels more like if Allison or her mom is reaching out and telling this, then obviously they're going to tell all the information that they need to tell. Like, you shouldn't then be asking more. I get, like, you know what I mean? It's hard. Like, I could understand, like, a knee-jerk, like, oh my god, how? Like, what happened? But not when it's, like, someone is calling you to tell you these things, or interact, like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. No, I get it. It's still not the... it's not... Yeah. No, same, Silicons. Like, yeah. I can't have this conversation again. Honestly, you can just say that. Just be like, I know that you're... Like, you can even say something like, I know that this is coming from a place of love, but I can't do this again. And just leave. Like... Unless people are just doing it to be nosy, and then just be like, I can't do this again, and leave. Like, you don't owe anyone an answer or anyone your politeness. Like... Yeah, you shouldn't have to keep... Exactly. I don't want to talk about it, sorry. Yeah. Okie dokie, Sly Fox. where they can step in during those moments. Yeah. I'd do it. Like I said, I'd be, I would do it, but I'd be the person who would be coming up with crazy stuff. Yeah, you know, like he was jumping the Grand Canyon on a Harley, and a bird flew into him mid jump. Like I would just be like. F off would be what I said. Yep. Automod, please. Automod's trying their best. Yeah, like we can just come up with like the most ridiculous things. Beekeeping accident. We all know it was you. That's like the one that I said, which was it, you know, asking too many questions, you know, that he shouldn't have. Be careful, you're going to be next if you keep up like this. Yikes. I'll make it uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. Oh my gosh. Good job that timing. No. It's not you. It's not you. That's just it's a lot to try and handle, let alone when everybody is being nosy. Like It's so valid. Yeah, exactly. It's so valid to not want to be sociable and to have that like social battery just like depleted. Like that that's not shocking. Like I don't think anyone would be like, "Wow." So, you all know obviously big baseball fan over here. And we've talked before about rivalries and how like Met fans dislike Philly fans. But like the Braves are one of our biggest rivals because they're normally just like a really good team and you really just want to beat them. And so there's a Met Brave game on right now. I was watching it at the beginning. I was talking with my parents about it because the Mets were wiping the floor with the Braves, which is rare, but really nice. I just got a text message that one of our players hit a grand slam in the ninth inning, and it's now 16-4. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, that's true, Nat. Appreciate them visiting the care and stuff. Yeah. Can you not stay for like 2 or 3 or 4 hours? Yeah, unless like you ask or you're like, I don't know, like they're helping you do stuff. Like if you're all just like sitting around, I would not be staying that long. Like if say like I was there and it was like I'm helping, because I also feel like it depends on the person, like the relationship. Because like if it was me and I was there and I'm like, oh, dishes need to be done, I'd be doing them because that's the kind of relationship that I feel like I could just be okay to like step in and try and help with like little, or like taking Wilf out or whatever. But like I also would be like fully expecting you to be like leave if you didn't want me there, because again, the relationship is one of that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be offended by you being like, I'm done. Or, hell, I mean, we could also just sit there and do nothing. You could literally like take a nap and I could just like sit and crochet. Like there would be no weird, awkward, like whatever, you know? Like it is. It's hard to let people help while you're trying to hold boundaries. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks to suck. It's like basketball. Yeah. So I have the app on my phone, so I just pulled up the thing to look at the score. And they had a position player in pitching. So I just like texted my parents back. I was like, is that, he actually used to be a Met, and I'm like, is that Guillorme pitching for them right now? Like he's like a third baseman. So yeah, that was great. Now I have my stream chat back up on my phone instead. Sharing space and silence can help. Yeah. People really want to insert themselves into death or emergencies. Yeah. My brother was in the hospital. We said we didn't want certain visitors, and they showed up anyway. Yep. People like to insert themselves into big things. Birth, death, like emergencies, disasters, like, and I understand wanting to help, but again, It's gotta be done right. Or if you make that, like, misstep, to expect to be called out on it. And not necessarily be, like, hurt. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily be, like, just be like, oh, shoot, you're right, I did. Like, because, you know, again, a lot of us here are neurodivergent. A lot of us might accidentally overstep something. Or say the wrong thing, but it's not from, like, ill intent. And if someone was like, maybe don't. And you're like, oh, shoot, you're right, my bad. When he needs help, they're still not there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The real friends and fake friends, it's amazing when you figure those out. Or also really upsetting and disheartening when you know, think that you know someone or trust someone, and then you find out, like, oh, shoot, maybe not. A Murkrow. Hooray! B. Done. Oh, I got 9. 9 little bees. Yeah, like, I know that, like, should we have any children, like, naturally, you know, if I should be birthing any children, I'm going to be like, I don't want people visiting me unless I specifically ask for them. Like, no, absolutely not. Do not come and see me. Don't do it. I know that people, like, are excited and care, but I don't care. Like, no. In those, like, in that situation, I'm gonna be like, absolutely not. Like, you can see me when we're home and I'm rested, and cause, like, I'll have no spoons. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would just be like, get the hell out. Like, don't touch me, don't look at me. Almost demanding to be involved. Yeah. I know a lot of us know, like, you know, musicals and shows and stuff, but, like, Dear Evan Hansen was very much like an exploration of that phenomenon where people feel like they need to insert themselves into situations, like they need to make themselves matter, and like in every situation. And in some situations you're just not gonna, like, some situations are just not about you. And sometimes, you know, you don't actually have anything to add to the, like, whatever. Yeah. It's hard. The whole thing is hard because, like, I don't think that these people are going, you know, to Allison with bad intentions. But again, when you've been hearing the same thing every day from everyone, and you have to, like, explain everything over and over and over again, it's just like, it's taxing. It's taxing on you in a way that, like, you don't need to be taxed. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I just had a notification pop up on my phone. Mets won 16-4. James, did you just hear that score? Dad texted me because he knew I was streaming. Evidently, there was a grand slam in the ninth. And I pulled it up on my phone real quick because I was hoping to catch a replay. I didn't. But Guillaume, who used to be on our team, you remember him, was pitching for the Braves. That's how bad the situation had become. I'm sure that I'm sure I'll be able to find the Grand Slam all over social media later. Imagine losing to the Mets. I mean, the Braves sure did. Ask someone else or hold their tongues. Yeah. Or just know, like, I'm in a need to know, like, these situations are a need to know basis. I don't need to know, so I no longer need to be a part of this conversation. Like, I pushed the wrong button. I just wanted to mute while I cleared my throat. Whooshin'! Yes, I agree, Nat. I agree. I think that we have a pretty good community here. It's hard because, like, I've been like struggling lately with feeling like, because everything with my health and like stream schedule and just like everything is so like up in the air lately, it just feels like, I don't know, maybe like we all just don't hang out or chat as much, and I'm like, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard because I've been like burned by online like friends before, like people who I thought were like friends and then did some stuff or said I did stuff, and it's just been like bad, and I've been like very in my head lately about like not, I don't know, about things like not being the same as they were, and like feeling really bad about that and like trying to figure out how to, I don't know, fix it. I don't know. It's not necessarily like mine to fix. Like, people come and go in our lives, but like, boy oh boy do I struggle with it. So just know that like once you're here, I think about you guys, and like I had mentioned this to a friend the other day where I'm like, I've like this has been hard. It's been one of those things where like, because I've had stuff go down, you know, behind the scenes with like friends and like stuff like that, people who I, you know, considered close or held in high regard or whatever, that like sometimes you end up like guarding yourself or like being fearful of like future interactions and them ending the same, you know, where it's like, oh god. So now I'm like, because I'm not like, because I don't have a schedule, I'm not consistent, like it's just gonna like, it's so weird. It's so weird when your brain's such like a make some business cards for people in a place where they don't want to talk to someone. I appreciate your help. Please respect my space. Yeah. If I need help, I will reach out with specific things. I've even seen stuff like shopping baskets and like lanyards and stuff like that people can use like out and about, where it's like, I don't need any help. Like, please don't approach me. Almost like the caution dog collars and leashes. It was no longer safe to keep close. Yeah, it's a struggle letting that go. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's hard. It's really hard. It's hard to, like, when you don't... Again, this I think is, like, one of those neurodivergent things, like, and probably, like, spectrum disorder, where it's, like, I thought that I was doing, like, the right thing or okay, but evidently I wasn't, and you're like, oh. And to not fully understand that, like what actually happened, and you just kind of sit there afterwards and you're like, oh, I still don't understand. So then you just start worrying, like, all the time. So I, like, in my mod chat last night was just, like, super vague. I was like, I don't know, I feel like I need to, like, make changes in stream. And a few of them were like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I'm no longer, like, a stable place for people to want to come and hang out. And it was just like, no one said any of that, but it's just like... your brain sometimes, man. I need a lanyard that says, don't talk to me, I'm easily distracted from my task. It's still sad. It is sad. It's sad when, like, those, especially when it's either sudden or not expected or one-sided, that, like, a friendship, like, that's, you know, one of those things that that had happened to me that I have been thinking about recently, where you just kind of end up, like, back in that place sometimes. You're like, I thought everything was okay. And you're right, like, okay, if I'm the kind of person, I would give, like, the shirt off my back to someone in need, but I would do it to someone who wouldn't do the same for me, if that makes sense. And, like, that's, like, that's one of my, like, a fatal flaw, if you will, where you're like, I would give you, like, the last sip of water in, like, a scorching desert, and the other person would just be like, thanks. Wouldn't do the same, you know? And you're just like, oh. But, like, you don't know, and you just keep giving of yourself, and it's not enough, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And this isn't anything that, like, anyone actually did or happened. It's just, like, I had this happen, what, Georgina, 2 years ago? And, like, it still just comes up every now and then, where it's just, like, this doubt, where you're just like, oh, it's gonna repeat, it's gonna happen again, I'm gonna lose all, you know, like, it just, it messes with you. Time is soup. Problem is in their head, yeah. And it was going to happen no matter what you do or did. That's true. I'm just waiting. Putting more distance. Yeah, I still don't fully understand why. Yeah. It's hard. And it's hard too, like, if you reach out and you, like, try and figure that out. Like, one of the girls who was my bridesmaids, like, in my wedding, I don't talk to her anymore. I don't know why. I reached out, I was like, hey, are we cool? And she was like, yeah, no, we're cool. I thought that you were upset. I'm like, no, I'm cool. Then she got married and I never even knew. And when I, like, reached out and I was like, you know, congrats, just wanted to, like, say congrats, she was like, oh yeah, it was a super small wedding. We didn't really have a lot of people. And I was like, I wasn't asking why I wasn't at your wedding. I was just trying to say congrats, like... It's wild. It's weird. It's weird. And then you kind of, like, you guard yourself a little bit. Like, I mean, I've never seen them in the same room at the same time, Georgina. I'm just saying. I just picture like the Spider-Man meme right now. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Allison. 100%. Okay. Ha. Okay. I caught it. I nailed it. I did it in time. Okay, we're about to have a stretch break. I was like, all of the Nightbot things just started posting, and I'm like, I don't want to interrupt. I don't want it to like happen right in the middle of this conversation because it's important. Um, I'm still not sure why. Yeah, you are. Oh my god, that's crazy. The amount of us. Things were fine, and I was. Wow. My maid of honor in my wedding, I was her maid of honor in her wedding. Her daughter is my niece. Like, my maid of honor and I are good. But yeah, no, I have a bridesmaid who originally was like, you know, gonna be up there in like that order. Yeah, and I'm also the kind of person where it's like I'm I'm blunt to a fault. I'm not going to like I hate that thing that girls do where they're mad so they ignore you. Like what is that? Who why? I would much rather us like talk about it or fight it out or whatever it is, like clear the air and then you move on, you know? I'm mad you're hearing about it, yeah. Or like it's okay if sometimes like if you need to take space like to calm down so you don't say something. Oh, I missed this Pokemon. Like that's cool. But like I'm gonna talk about it or like we'll fight about it and then we'll get over it. Or we won't get over it, but like I hate that whole just like ghosting, just like you just disappear. You should know what you did. If I knew what I did, I'd apologize. I can't handle being ignored. Yeah. Tell me that you need space, but don't ignore me. That's fair. Call you terminally blunt. My best friend. Hold on. Can I? I don't know if I can snooze the ad. I might have missed the opportunity. So nope. There it is. Okay. Okay. Don't let me forget. I'll be right back. We'll play around Wars on stream and come back to this. Okay, hold on. I'm just taking a picture of Artemis because she's being adorable. Oh, what? I'm not allowed to take a picture of you being cute? That's baloney, ma'am. Hello, Curious. Did we lose? Oh no, we made it. Okay. Yeah, so I went with my best friend to yes. So I went with my best friend when she was trying on wedding dresses because I was her maid of honor. It was me, her mom, and her sister, and we were at like different wedding shop, like different shops, and trying. She was trying stuff on, and she comes out in one, and she really loved it, and she was like, "What do you guys think?" I was like, "You look beautiful, but I don't like your dress." Because she did. She could wear a paper bag and look gorgeous, but I am not a fan of mermaid style dresses, and I was like, the dress doesn't do it for me. They like put a veil on her, like, did all like the zhuzhing up, and she starts crying, so I start crying, and she's like, "This is the one," and I'm like, "It's perfect." Like, you asked me what I thought. I said I didn't like it, but that doesn't mean that like. It was just like one of those things where I'm like, it's not the dress for me, but you look great. Like, I'm not gonna be like, ew. Like, don't do it. Look at her, by the way. She's perfect baby angel. And then she got the dress and she looked gorgeous, and that's that. But it was just like, mod view is here. Oh. Oh. Evidently. Cool. Mod chat. Oh, wow. So, can I... Oh. Interesting. I just was having my phone. Yeah. I'll have to like play around with it some more, but mobile mod is now here. Sometimes it'll get where it's halfway through the last ad and then restart. Oh no. There were 20? Oh my god. I'm so glad that there weren't actually 20 ads. I would have felt so terrible about that. Hold on, I wanna... Oh my god, I was curious about how, like, if anything would look different with, like, if you touch on someone's name. Your profile stuff is freaking adorable, and I love it so much. That's the Patrick. Anyway. Sorry, I had like a bunch of notifications on Discord and I was just, hi! Hello? took a picture of you, so now you're here? Hello! Are you the cutest kitten in the whole world? Oh my goodness, I was so excited to get that message about Gandalf. That made my day. No, I'm loving on you. She's like, please don't, actually. I asked about sheep. Sheep outnumber people by a landslide. Oh, I shared a screenshot in the Discord, but basically I reached out to Gandalf's mom because like we were talking about him, and like even James was like, you know, have you heard from them? How's he doing? And I'm like, I haven't, and I don't know, like I don't want to be like annoying, and I don't like I didn't know. And so Stream was like, just message them. Like we came up with like a thing together to just like say. And here, I'll show you here. She sent me a picture this morning and said he's doing well. He's over his food insecurity. We can keep kibble out for him now without him devouring it in seconds, which is great. That was like a major issue we had with him. And she was like, he just loves being a house cat. And this was the picture. Like, look at him. He's so happy. And it just, it did my heart so good. He did. I mean, he was a kitten. He was a little guy. He put on a lot of weight with us even, like, and grew taller. Hi. Hello. Oh, my sweet girl, come here. Come here. No, what? Don't yell at me. Come sit. Come snuggle. Just snuggle with Mom. Isn't that nice? Yeah, and I'm glad that they didn't, like, it was, you know, it was just, like, nice to hear, and they, like, responded well. They weren't, like, annoyed or anything, because, like, it has been a while, and you just worry, you're like, oh my gosh, like, how has he settled in, like, you know, after that honeymoon phase is over where everyone's like, new pet, they're the best. And like once you're into this, you know, stage where they're like, pay attention to me all the time, every day, and they've like had hairballs played, you know, and whatever. So it's nice to know he's doing good. Yeah. It's very nice. No. Ma'am, come on. Come down here. Come on. Get your little booty down. Get your little... There you go. Okay. Now you just snuggle in. No. Hi. So it seems like everyone has done well with this last dose of flea and tick medicine. Like Maple hasn't scratched his neck raw. So I think that it was actually, it might have just been that he had like the wrong dose. So that's good. I'm trying to get her to, yeah. You got like food stuck to your nose. Oh, thank you for letting me clean it. That must feel good getting it off. Yeah. You just had dry kibble on your snoot? You're silly. I'm handling this dose well. I'm not. Oh, anyway, thanks for letting me like tell you all about my insecurities. Why are you biting my hand? That's bad manners. That's inappropriate. God. Anyway. It's hard when your anxiety's like, I know everything is okay, but everything's not okay. And you're like, okay, cool, can you tell me like what's not okay? And it's like, something. Like I was literally saying, I'm like, I don't know, like I feel that I need to try and give like more stability to stream because it's so unstable. But maybe that's just how I'm feeling about my life. Maybe I'm just like, my life is unstable and I would like to stabilize it. That's bad manners. Amazing. This is the just in case there is something I should be anxious about. You're not realizing anxiety. Yeah. This is the chat feels quiet some days and therefore everyone hates me. Anxiety. Because I am not able to actually have a proper stream schedule. Like, the correlation cause it, like, nothing lines up. None of that lines up. We all just, like, hang out and work together. Like, that's why chat's quiet. It's fine. It's just, like, the brain being the guilt of, like, sorry I have to cancel stream all the time to go to physical therapy, or because I feel dizzy. It's the having to take care of yourself guilt, you know? I know you guys know. But I feel better now that I, like, talked with everyone. Or those of you who are here, and that we all basically, like, we're like, oh yeah, no, I do that too. And everyone shared their stories. I appreciate it. Megan took time to take care of herself. We should do that too. I want it to be the way that it used to be. I miss that. You know? I get it, but I'm also bopping the brain gremlins for you. Thank you. No, I appreciate the brain gremlin smacking. I'm just putting stuff off even though I know I shouldn't. Yes. No, stay closed. You were were working before. Yeah, everyone just like line up. Here we go. Well, I'll take turns bopping and being bopped. Yeah. Yeah. Because, listen, I can absolutely bop everybody else's brain gremlins because they're not mine, and therefore, they're easy to defeat, you know? But trying to defeat my own brain gremlins, that's an impossible thing. I'll bop yours if you bop mine. Allison. Oh my. My brain gremlins are hyper-focusing on the wrong things. No. Oh no, Elf. I hate that. Yeah, it's like, I don't know about any of you, but I'm really good at like, I can clean and organize my kitchen or like the pet stuff or whatever, but trying to clean, organize, and get rid of like my own stuff, oh no, thank you, that's not happening. And I feel like it's very much the same with like, yeah, I can help you with your anxieties, absolutely, but like to deal with my own, oh no, it couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. No. I started 4 separate decluttering tasks today and left files everywhere that aren't finished. Oh. Yeah, I do that all the time, Wish. Like the amount of videos that I have sent to James because the ADHD urge to clean, organize, declutter, whatever, will be so high. I'll get started on the task, I'll be feeling good about it, I'll be an hour and a half into it, and then all of a sudden, I can't do it anymore. It's overwhelming, there's no serotonin anymore, and I hate it. And now I'm left with a giant mess. And I have to try and fix it. Dealing between 5 different things, changing every 10 minutes. Which is great if it's focused on a thing I need to do. In life, I feel very much like a peacemaker for everyone but myself. Oh yes, absolutely. Wish I heard it. I heard ADHD cleaning renamed Roomba cleaning. And that to me is the most logical thing I've ever heard. You're a Roomba. You don't necessarily go in a straight line, in order, whatever. You're just like, I'm gonna put this away. Boop. Oh wait, look at this thing over here. Let me put that away. Boop. Hold on, wait. Now this is here. Let me go ahead and... all of a sudden, the things that you were going to put away are no longer put away. They just got moved from one spot to another. Or maybe, you know, you completed like one task, but it wasn't the task that you started or were trying to finish. I'm just realizing I'm a Roomba. It helps if you make the noises too. I got up to get a pen and did the dishes. And it's cleaner, but it's not clean. Yes. There are parts of the floor that the Roomba has very successfully cleaned. However, there's also a giant clump of pet hair that it just like went right past. and now it's stuck in a weird spot until its battery dies for the day. And then you have to put it back on the charger, and the weird clump of dog fur, which is why you turned it on the whole time, is still sitting there. If something blocks you, start making noises of distress. Yeah. Opening your phone to check the time and then spending 3 hours on TikTok. Relatable. Relatable. I literally put a cap on how long I can spend on Facebook on my phone. So I'll hit a limit and it'll be like, sorry, you've hit your limit. Like, you can ignore it, but normally just getting that notification makes me go, ew, wow, I'm a disgusting human who just spent way too much time on Facebook today. So I'll get off. Screams when she gets stuck. Yeah, hearing it called Roomba cleaning, though, has made it all make a lot of sense. You got stuck in the pantry this morning. Yeah. We're all just a bunch of distracted Roombas trying our best to clean up an absolutely massive pile of crap. All of us in the same room trying to clean. We'd probably get it done. None of us would be able to find a damn thing, but the room would be spotless. But no one would know where anything is. At all. It'd be... I need to put the dishes in the dishwasher. The dishwasher needs to be empty, but there's stuff on the counter, so I can't wash that. What's in the sink? Because there's no place for them to try. That was the last... Yeah. To keep my phone during the final project. Sending you back to your work. Yeah. Get interrupted and then all the thoughts fall out of your... Or, again, you're super motivated. You're going to do the task. It's going great. You get interrupted and all of a sudden, like, the flow is just gone. I do not have the spoons for this and I have to take a nap. Yes. Allison, that is exactly my problem. I do that all the time where I'm like, I know exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to be great. You get, like you said, all of the stuff out or whatever, and then next thing you know, you look around and you realize how much stuff there is to put away. You become instantly overwhelmed and you're like, well, I can't do this anymore. As long as it wasn't our own room, yeah. I figured out what I need to make for centerpieces during work hours for an event 16 months away. That's just an exciting thing, though, Elf. That's okay. I get that. That's just fun. There's another thing. When there's something too big to take care of, on a quick floor, we end up dragging that crap all over and making a bigger mess out of things. I'll come and clean everyone's room, but not mine. That's why we're having pizza tonight. You threw off my groove. It's also part of why I will often, and James never wants to help me clean. And I get, like, my office. And I get it because it's one of those things where if you don't need help or body doubling to do it, you're going to be like, why do you need me to just, like, sit here? But I need you to, like, keep me on task. I need you to try and redirect the little Roomba Megan when she gets super distracted or overwhelmed. Or again, if I get overwhelmed, then you can just be like, okay, well, how about we just put this part away, or like this thing, or whatever. I'm sorry, but you threw up the Emperor's Groove. Is it really cleaning if you don't get lost inside cleanings, get overwhelmed, and end up crying before somehow finishing it, or walking away? The amount of times that I have just like walked away and been like, well, I'll do that later. I will come back to it because that mess is not going anywhere. I have seen some of those different, like, yes, now, like the different, like, apps or, like, card games or whatever, but they're always so expensive. Then had a year of back pain and surgery. Yeah. That's hard, too, when your body is not able. Because I'll be like, oh my god, oops, like, everything, oh, that's what I needed to do before. I didn't do my Pokemon Daily thing. That's what I was like, what do I need to do, like, an hour ago on Discord? But, like, I know that, like, the kitchen is a mess, and I need to wash the dishes and put dishes away and do whatever else, but I also know that I'm feeling really wobbly and dizzy and that it's just not going to go well for me. And so I can't do it, and it's so frustrating. Like, just wanting to like, get it done and then being like, oh, can't. Hey, James. That's exciting, Elf. I had asked when you had told us, but I think that you might have stepped away. I know that you and your partner have been together for like a long time, and that originally, for, you know, whatever messed up U.S. reason, weren't, you know, getting married. Like, did they propose? Is there a beautiful ring? Is there a story? If you would like to share or tell. No pressure to do so. Oh, we haven't had Norman Craft in a while. Okay, cool. Well, we shall do that. No. I'm excited for Norman. Very good. I haven't even scratched the surface. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I like how the closed captioning picked that up. Talking about family things, decided we would also work on the wedding thing. Domestic partner if you're paying taxes. Oh, for his insurance. Yeah, I remember that you guys, because I think it was also an insurance reason, that it was, like, better if you weren't, like, I hate that. I hate that. You're not the only people who I know who it was like, oh no, it makes more sense for us to not get married because we'd be paying more, which is ridiculous. I did. It was basically when she was trying on her, like, we went wedding dress shopping for her, and she came out in a dress and was like, what do you guys think? I really love it. And I was like, you look beautiful, but I don't like the dress. Like, that's just my opinion. I'm like, it's not. Thank you for the reminder, though. I appreciate it. Where we were just, like, talking about the whole, like, if like, I have an issue with you, or if there's, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. Like, that was kind of the way that we were talking at that moment in chat, where everyone was like, oh, yeah, no, like, I can't handle, like, the whole silent treatment, or, like, when friends just, like, randomly ghost you, or, like, we were talking, then the amount of us who's, like, maid of honor or bridesmaids, like, just disappeared out of the blue, like, just left. Like, what is that? What? Why is that such a shared trauma? Norman, buddy, I don't know where your yarn went. Let me grab you.
Sorry.
It's cool.
He's in the middle of the game and we won, so.
Nice. So did the Mets.
Yeah, they did.
That was great to just get that text message of there's a grand slam in the 9th inning. And that's when Guillorme came in. I'm pretty sure he didn't give it up. I don't know though. I have to watch on the app later. I do pay taxes on his portion of the premiums. Oh. Still pretty good. Yeah. I get you. That's still exciting though. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see all like the things that you come up with and all the ways that you personalize it and decorate and all of that. Crafter weddings are always fun. It's basically how you got your anxiety disorder. Former best friend gave me the silent treatment because I didn't say hi to her every day when she got home from work. That sounds like a her problem, not a you problem. What? Oh my gosh. No, don't apologize for bringing it back. Again, important conversations, and if anything, I really do feel like it helps people feel not so alone when we talk about these things, because, like, I think the fact that, like, all of us were like, oh yeah, no, I had that issue too, or whatever. Like it better that it wasn't a question pop, but rather a mutual decision. No, I like that too. I think especially because, like you said, Elf, like, it's been a long time, and the initial decision was a mutual decision, and so, yeah, it makes sense that this would be a mutual decision too. Giving someone the silent treatment feels incredibly petty and childish. Yeah, it feels very, like I was saying, it's what I always had girls do when they were angry with you, right? Not trying to be, you know, whatever, but just like, if I had an issue with a guy that I was like friends with, he would just like tell me, you know? And we would talk, work it out, figure it out, whatever. But somehow, if it was, like, I don't know, like, what it is, if it's just, here, I should talk this way so that you all can hear me. Okay, now I can read chat too. If it's just, like, a thing because, like, oh, you know, growing up at least, it was always, like, girls have better communication skills than boys. Again, these are all very general things that are not, there's not any kind of, like, founding on any of this. It's just what people believe. I don't know if it, like, that's why that seems to be, like, a go-to way of, like, being a bully or, like, excluding someone is to just, like, ignore them. Like, I don't know. Like, I would much rather people be like, listen, what you did was, like, absolute bull. And then you can either be like, yeah, you're right, it was, I'm sorry about that. Or you can be like, no, it wasn't. And at least you can, like, figure out where everyone stands, and then you move on. But, like, silent treatment, ick. They ended up forcing you to apologize? Oh my god. Slyfox, it sounds like it's better that this person is not in your life. I'm so sorry that they treated you so badly. My undiagnosed, untreated ADHD and really bad social skills were too much for her. But it was still too much, yeah. I don't know, I probably never will. And it's hard. It's hard not knowing. Like, that, I think, is the worst part of it all. Is like I was saying, you know, for me with, like, this person from my wedding party, I talked to her. I tried to do the whole, like, Norman, you can't really see his face, can you, very well? That's okay. And be like, you know, are we cool? Like, what happened? And, like, they said everything was fine, and then everything went right back to being how it was, and I was like, oh, okay. Would literally pretend someone who upset him, including his children, like they didn't exist until you broke down and apologized to him for something that he did. The not knowing is the worst, yeah. Because our brains are already set up to overthink the whole situation. Yep. The not knowing is the worst. I agree. Uh-oh, Norman, did you lose? Okay. And, like, I've had it happen with, like, internet friends, too. Like, it hasn't just been, you know, real people that I've known, like, in real life, I should say. Because we all know people on the internet aren't real. But, like, I mean people who you've never met, but you still consider, like, super close. And then all of a sudden, like, you have, like, the same thing happen. It's awful. Be willing to mend fences. We're both too stubborn. I'm not going to apologize again. No, that's fair. Like, if you didn't do anything wrong, why are you apologizing? You aren't all robots? I'm a dragon. Oh, my world is shook. I'm a robot. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that all mods are robots, but don't quote me on that. Hooray, Norman! Good job, buddy. There you go. How'd we do? I think you nailed it, bud. Put a lot into a friendship when something does go wrong and they leave or whatever. Trauma response, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Or when someone, like, this internet friend I had said, you know, a couple of years ago, had said, like, I didn't do enough. That's why I think I'm having this, like, anxiety about not having, like, consistency in stream and, like, days where we have, like, quieter streams, which is, again, very normal, but I've been having, like, again, because when your health is, like, not great, and when you're feeling bad because, like, the stuff that you want to do you can't, or, like, whatever it is, you know, in my case it's the fact that, like, I can't always stream, and I can't always, wow, that picky peck didn't want to be caught. Anyway, it just, like, all that stuff is so easily referenced by your brain when it's like, hey, you remember how that one person reacted because they said you didn't do enough even though you gave everything that you could in that instance? That's what's happening right now. That's going to happen if you don't, like, get your together on, you know, a schedule or this or whatever it is. And it's just like, but no one has said anything. And it's like, well, they didn't say anything, and it becomes this whole, like, vicious cycle. We're so mean to ourselves. Not doing, yeah. Could not do the thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, and I think that that's just been part of what's been so hard for me is that, like, there are so many things right now that I just, like, can't do. Like, feeling unable to, you know, stream or post on social media because everyone knows you have to be posting all the time in order to grow. Or doing all the things on Patreon that I originally set out to, like, all of those things just, like, add to that insecurity and that guilt, and then all of a sudden you have this memory of someone who was like, yeah, you really didn't do enough, and you're like, son of a like, this is gonna happen again, isn't it? And it's just, let's go over every single possible regret that wasn't actually in your control since the second grade instead of sleeping. And go. Yeah. I heard someone say you don't deserve to talk to yourself the way you do. It's not your voice. It was a respect imbalance. That we didn't earn it, and we didn't do anything, and that was so freeing in a way. It's true. Like, I would never talk to anyone the way that I talk to myself. And yeah, I still allow myself to talk to myself that way. Like, if someone talked to my friend that way, I would smack them, and yet I listen to my own, like, inner voice who's saying these things, and I'm like, you're onto something. You got, yup. I saw something that helped me putting a statute of limitation on regrets, like in some places, you can't be charged for arson after 10 years. idea. I just like that you had arson ready as as an example. Like, just arson. Oh. Okay. Oh, I love you, Allison. I love you. Statute of limitation on the awkward moments in 7th grade have expired. I no longer need to walk into the ocean. No, I know a lot of people who name their, like, the voice in their head that's a bully. I know a lot of people who do that, and it really helps. No, I can promise you all that what you see on stream is me. Like, I mask. I do mask. I mask everywhere, though, all the time. And that's just, like, mostly me masking anxious thoughts. Like, I'm not masking, like, I don't know, big things that are like who I am here is who I am. There's just more crying off stream and self-doubt than there is on stream. But like, other than that, what you see here is what you get off stream too. Should we open these? I know I had asked at the beginning of stream, and people were like, I don't know, do whatever you want. And now all of a sudden I'm like, we had said maybe we would open them. Should we open them? Hydrate. Okay. These guys were on sale for $4 on Amazon, so I ordered a couple. And I'm really excited because all of their little dots are different, so they're all different. Ads are soon, yeah. Where are we with them? Maybe. Okay. Help me out in the dark place in the bully voice. Nice. Okay. How about this? Should we roll ads real quick now, and we'll all take our stretch break, and then we'll come back and we'll do this so we don't have to rush? I'm also now saving all of these, like the containers, because I have a fun idea for them. And I was really proud of myself for, like, tossing the other ones. But this is, like, something I think I want to try in the future with my business. And so I was like, I'm okay with keeping some. I don't have to keep all of them. But now I'm like, dang, I should have kept... Because these ones are smaller, if you look. I'm like, oh, I should have kept some more. I guess I'll just have to buy more of them. I actually... Is this it? It is. Okay, y'all. So, sometimes they do little bundles of these, right? Where it's like, you get like 3 of them and it's definitely those like 3 items. So, recently, ones that I was like, that's what I'm searching for, came into those 3 packs where they're like, definitely in like the box, if you will. Like, if you, that's the wrong, why is that capturing that window? Oh, because that's the display capture, not the window capture. This is the window capture. like, that should have shown, like, this one, I threw them in the wish list, and I'm like, I'll keep an eye on the prices, or, you know, if anyone, like, gets them or whatever, but, like, this one comes with all 3 of these little birdie ones, and I freaking love the little birdie ones. And then this one, I want this ramen thing so bad, because we get, like, we'll go out and we'll get ramen, and this one comes with that pizza, the ramen, and the little raviolis, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And they're $20, which for like 3 of them, you divide it by 3, like, okay, you're paying a little bit more than like these ones if you find like sale prices and stuff like that, but you know what you're getting. And I'm like, so just in case anyone was looking for either of those. Will I use them for shipping purposes? No, that would be really fun. The only problem with that is that, like, they pop. Like, if you squeeze them, like, they can pop open. Like, they're not.
I'm an arts and crafts
perfectly
master.
stable,
Why
I
do you
guess.
think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
26 months chaos. Oh woo.
Susan, thank you for the 26 months. What color would you like for your paper chain? We're getting ready to have a stretch break, and then we're gonna open these ones that I got. They were on sale for $4. Like, these are normally like $10, right? Like, if you go to Target or Walmart or whatever, like, off the shelf, they're like $10, and I'm like, you're like $4.12 or something. So the seller had like a limit to how many you could buy, so I bought 3. So we're gonna open them up here as soon as ads are done. That way, yeah, $4.16. Here you go. If anyone, I could buy 3 more. I shouldn't. I need to take the money that I earn from selling things and stream and actually put it towards bills, not more miniatures. Don't do it, Megan. Don't do it. But what if? No. Okay. James, thank you for the bits too. I see what you're trying to start, but we're about to stretch. Silly boy. Okay. Where's on stream? Okay. Let us go ahead. We'll play our ads since they're about to play in like 2 minutes. And then we shall open these. When I like do this, is this loud? Like, would you guys like me to open just like the plastic off stream, like on the stretch break? Like, is that too loud? I can do it when it's muted. I always wanted Calico Critters. I always wanted Calico Critters, but I never got them. They were deemed expensive, which is fair. They were. I have like maybe 4 of them. Like, I've gotten like a couple of little tiny ones when like Toys R Us was going out of business. So I don't have Calico Critters, but oh, here, I will not say no to that. But I will say, like, I don't know, give them, like, an opportunity to make sure that they really don't. Because, like, there was a time where my brother was like, I don't want my Thomas trains. And my mom was like, you're going to want those one day. And so she just, like, saved them. So if you think that it's something that Margot's going to want, I don't want to take those. You know? A wild fungus! Okay. Well, we now talked through when we were waiting for ads to play, so they're about to play right now. So, quick stretch break. We'll come back. We'll open these up. See what we got. I'm excited. They're all different. Okay. I'll be right back. Woo-shin! Oh my goodness, that was close. Can't save everything. Oh! Okay. I actually, my fave of those are the mice. They're so cute. I know that there are like red panda ones, which I think were like super cute. I have like little baby bunny ones. Like that's what I got, was like this little tiny, it was like a $10 one, and it was like like one crawling bunny and one sitting baby bunny. But honestly, they're all so freaking cute. Like, I don't think that you can go wrong with any of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. This isn't what I was looking for, but... Oh my god, there's penguins! Oh, oh, oh my god. Okay, hold on, wait, let me see if I can... Yeah, here's the little red pandas. Look at them. Oops. Can I? Oh gosh, nope. No. I just wanted to see the image bigger. There we go. Oh, that's a much bigger image. I know. Little red pandas. So one of the fun things was recently, because my parents are now going to be moving, they brought like all of my stuff that like they had been holding at their house. So like I have, you know, like my original, like my Barbies, just some of them from, you know, the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, whichever, and just like some other things. But they also, I didn't realize they had my original American Girl dolls, because I have a couple that I bought as like an adult on like sales or off of eBay, because they were like really special toys for me and I wanted them for kids and things like that. I've got a bunch of American Girl dolls. But there was something so cool about getting like all of my original ones back like in my house. Like, all of my originals. My two. I bought Kirsten with my money, and I was given Samantha. Good morning. Put it in the Discord, yes, please. I love red pandas. Okay. Oh, okay. Ice. What a cool looking sun. A smoothie? A dragon fruit smoothie? Well, that sounds delicious. So cute, I almost dropped the F-bomb. Happy Sun Farms. I think that whoever like designs all of this packaging too is like brilliant. Like whoever does all of this stuff, top notch. I like to make sure I get everything out now because sometimes little things are in there. Look it! There's little blueberries and little pineapple chunks. Nope. Have a sunny day. Granola? That's how they do those ASMR videos, right? Right, you gotta like... Oh, sorry. And like tap stuff with your fingernails. Okay, a spoon. The little thingy that goes on the top here. And little tweezers. Take the tweezers out now because I get frustrated by them every time. Thank you. No, thank you. And the bowl to put it all in. So this was the, I think it was dragon fruit, right? Yeah, dragon fruit bowl. So it's actually the thing that's on the label. It's that one. It's this. Okay. I'll like put all of these in my little Make It Mini fridge after stream. I don't need to do it now because it'll just, at least not until they're all open, you know? I guess it's technically not a fridge, it's like a cabinet. It's a whole little kitchen-y thing. That feels loud. Did you end up making your candles? I think you did, right, Silicons? Because you were saying that there wasn't enough resin, which makes me mad. Oh, this one should be the Choco Bear Pops, according to the little pinholes. Just the tweezers and the little thing that goes on top. I don't know what Taco Bell Pops are closed captions, but now I kind of want. Or I just couldn't get it all out. They still look okay? They're burnt candles. Make the wicks look burnt. Oh yeah, that'd be so cool. I love that idea. Oh my god. Award-winning flavors. Happy Cow approved. Always fresh. If you can't burn it, you could use a little bit of like black paint or Sharpie to like kind of color on it. If you can't, if it won't like look. Well, we know that these are the bear pops then. I don't know what else is coming in them. Oh, chocolate sauce. Okay. Are they plain bear pops? And you have to make the... Oh my god, look. Nuts. $100% happy. This says, what do we have here? Aw, nuts. Can we focus? Serving size. Vitamin Crunch. Natural goodness instead of natural. Total nutrition. And total fun. Those are the servings. Those are what the serving sizes are. Hi, Mom! Are you kidding me? I didn't catch that Pokemon either. What's this? Y'all, it comes with a little ice pop stand. Like to hold them. Do you, Shiz? I'm so excited. What am I working on? I was just opening up this little miniature kit that I got. The bear pops, yeah. Yeah. I just finished a bee though. He's cute, thanks. That bee is cute. I've got a bunch. And I'm working on a yellow and black one. How did Bluey turn out? Bluey turned out so cute. I love her so much. There we go. She can just, you know. Bluey, no. Bluey's for me. Bluey's for me, and I have the yarn and bingo already started, so. Yeah, a gift for me. A gift for Megan from Megan. Yeah. I have to actually, like, take a picture and upload it, because there's, like, a Bluey special, I want to say, coming out on Monday, and I want to be sure to, like, post it. Because, like, you know, my favorite kind of gifts. Yeah. It's like a 30-minute long episode instead of the normal 8-minute long episode, so it's a big deal. So, I want to be sure to post it in time. I did. Yeah, I did make it from a pattern. The only thing that I did that was different was I added her back spots because the pattern didn't have any. So yeah, I did those because she's got spots. Mom, since you're here, and you weren't here the other day that I showed these, remember when I was talking about, like, possibly doing stuff, like a blanket for Ryan? Do you want to see them? Do you have a minute? I can show you some of the ideas I had that aren't blanket yarn, but... Yeah? Okay. Helps if I open this. There we go. So here's one. So like you would just make as many squares as you need. Don't worry about like any of the colors or anything like that. But like it would just be like the same thing over and over again. There's this one, which could again, like, I was thinking about just making it up to like the purple round and then making like a bunch of them so that way it's not as strenuous. We're like, because making one blanket, like one king size blanket from the middle would like really wear on, like that would be very sore. So like I just like the little designs. Or there's this one, which is really pretty, and I probably would just do it from the center and be really sore because it's just beautiful. Like all of it is just really pretty. Yeah, it would be tough. But those are like some of the ones that I was thinking like I could just do in like, I don't know, whatever color, and just like make some like squares and stuff like that. You can see like some of the stitching and things like that. Like this one just repeats. It's the same like group of stitches just repeating over and over again. So yeah, I don't know, those are some of the ones that I was like thinking would be nice, but I know you were saying maybe do it in blanket yarn. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Susan. No, it's the same pattern. It's just all slightly different shades of teal on that one. It's the same pattern though. Like it's the same. It's just different gradients. You like that one? Okay. I mean, you like it because it's teal. Yeah. Text you a photo of it? Okay. I shall. So yeah, I might do the minis tomorrow on stream. I know that we didn't do mini Monday or anything like that, but maybe mini Friday if you guys are down for that. Does this still work? Okay, it is. Found the cutest hecking ducklings to make. Aww! Quack. Okay. Oh my gosh, Susan, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can share a link. Thanks for checking. Okay. Why is this not working? Surprising absolutely no one. The new update on Twitch Mobile. At least the mod view looks like it's having issues. Because I was trying to keep, like, to have my stream there so I could read stuff without having to look up, but you know. Aw, little duckies. Quack. Cute. Okay. See if I can get this to work. If not, it is what it is. Okay. So the regular view is working, it's just the mod view seems to be... Let me see if I open it again, if it breaks again. Oh no, it's working now. I just had to force close the app. Sure. Sure thing. Why not? The theme of the show is Duck Derby. That's amazing. Somehow I lost my hook. There it is. It's because I pulled out all of these little things. Oh, so we made our second meal from that meal kit. And y'all, it was really good again. Like, the food was really good. I actually... Let me make sure that it's canceled for this coming week, because we don't want to do it every week. That's gonna be... Well, I mean, again, the nice thing is that you don't end up with, like, a bunch of stuff that you throw out. What I've been kind of thinking, though, is that, like, almost, like, every other week, like, so get, like, the meal kit and, like, some fancy new meals to make and try, with, like, all the ingredients and everything, and then also have, like, a budget week the next week, where it's, like, you're just gonna do, like, pasta, or, like, lentils, or something, you know, soup. Something that ends up being not as much. But yeah, both of us were really, like, pleasantly surprised. Not sponsored, by the way. We did tacos last night. They were adobe beef tacos with chipotle ranch coleslaw. Thank you. Yeah, it was good, and the meatballs that we did were really good too. The orange glazed pork meatballs. A Cubone! I gotta catch you. And then I'm gonna have to buy more balls. And it's nice too, because like we're cooking together and then we have like leftovers the next day. Oh my. Y'all, I didn't open the last ball. I got distracted looking at patterns, which I don't think surprises anybody. Has an Etsy, really? That's interesting. I actually subscribe to that magazine. Like, we could get it here in the US too. I subscribed to it for a couple of years. Time to drive home. Safe driving. Thanks for being here. Okay, here. Let's open up this last one. Not me being distracted by crafts. Couldn't be me. I have a thing from my therapist, or the one who prescribes my medicine, so my psychiatrist, that is like an ADHD assessment that I need to take, and I'm just like, I've already taken that before. I've already been diagnosed. But she was like curious about, I guess, like the specific struggles that I have with like ADHD. And so this will like kind of help show that instead of it being like I have it like as a general thing. So I was like, sure, I can do that. I won't forget. Focus is a mythological creature that comes by once in a blue moon. Oh my god. Look at the spatula. These are so cute. Oh my god. They look delicious. Like, I love sugar cookies. She's currently visiting me, but she wants to focus on things that I shouldn't be focusing on. Dang it, focus! Look at the little basket. The little wicker basket with the little paper. We also have those 3D house patterns. Oh, like the plastic canvas ones? I was actually talking about that the other day, like doing some of those plastic canvas cross stitches again on stream, because I feel like that might be a good way to like get a little bit more cross stitching time while still like not doing like the task where like it kind of hurts my neck because of like how I have to sit for certain kinds of cross stitching. Because we still have the ones that, like the one that I was gifted. Absolutely, yeah. Of course. And then if you want to share one in Discord in the pattern share thing. I know words. You totally can. Y'all, it's got pink frosting for the sugar cookies. These and it has sprinkles. This is like one of my favorite desserts, IRL, are like sugar cookies. I'm very excited about this. I am, in fact, very excited. Oh, it's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one's interesting. They actually have, it's actually like cross stitch, the canvas, instead of it being needlepoint. Most of the time, the plastic canvas kits are needlepoint, not cross stitch. That's pretty cool. We shall leave a follow with this shop so I can look at all the fun stuff later. Because that's what I need, are more patterns. Oh my god, the little train! Nope, not looking at it now. Not looking at it now. Focusing now. So that little handy dandy like cheat sheet was once again correct. All of the little things that it said were the things that were in the packages. So that sheet knows. It knows all. I actually have like a bunch of World of Cross Stitch like magazines still in like a binder. This little yellow bee is so cute. Ugh. No, really? Oh, see that one on just fine. This is probably going to be my last round for today. Because I'm getting tired. And my heating pad is calling my name. Silly tension in my neck. Go away. That's what I would really like, right? You know, we were all talking about like focus and who's that, but man, I would really like for tension to go away. That is what I am just too familiar with right now. Let's just squeeze your shoulder blades as hard together as you can. That's not helpful for anything. Okay, let me see who's on that we can go and say hello to. Oh, a lot of my my arts and crafts streamers are doing games today. That's fun. Okie dokie. Let's go say hi to my lovely friend Quiltoni. They are on day 23 of the stream that may never end. They're raising money for the Starlight Foundation. They've been raising money for a month. They started March 10th. So they are designing quilt patterns. They're all Mario themed. And if you like donate a certain amount, you will get access to all of the patterns. And there are some really fun ones. So we'll go say hi. Oh, no worries. Thank you for keeping me company. Oh, look, it's the evolved form of Fungus Boy, of Mushroom Bubby. We'll roll credits while we see if anyone can catch him. Thank you guys, though, for being here. I appreciate you. I hope that I know, it's a wild Among Us. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. I hope that you eat something tasty, that you drink some water, take any meds that you have to take, be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow, and we'll probably do some minis, and I don't know, whatever else ends up, I don't know, sparking joy. Like I said, let's go say hi to Quiltoni. She's working on, a flying Goomba right now, but there's a really cool Bowser quilt block in the back, and I'm going to ask her to see it. Okay? Alright, thanks guys for being here. I appreciate you. Come hang out in the Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!